Baby, I call back Coffee JCTV. This is the Spotlight Show. What we do is we throw lights on people doing very well in the creative space, and also we go into other aspects of life and one more common so that they share their stories to inspire, motivate, and encourage the young ones coming up. I go by the name Kofi JC, and tonight here I have a brother that I'm going to talk to. It's almost like 3 years now or 4 years. We are moving, Charlie, but our industry in Western region, to be precise, in the media landscape, Charlie. He has created a niche for himself and he's still growing within that niche and people are appreciating his works. Last 3 weeks, there was a big show in Takrady. That is Black Sheriff came to Takrady, and after the show, we had a lot of news flying, but you could see people acknowledging and applauding him there, Charlie. The energy level is high. From the media landscape, I have known him from YFM, moving to Max FM or Radio Max. He worked a little bit with Keys, something like that. He worked a little bit with, Radio Max and Keys were in the same building. Then now he's with one of the biggest stations in Takrady. We put you and I want to application called. Charlie, this guy was poached, and tonight I'm going to talk to him to share his story with me on the platform. Good evening, bro.
Senior man.
Yeah.
I say accolades level.
Yeah, well.
High from my heart.
Hey, Charlie, my brother from another mother.
So.
Quorby Spencer.
You're doing well as well. You're doing well as well.
Thank you so much, Charlie. We see from afar. And we tell people say, we know this guy.
Yeah.
We can show you. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the week in totality. From Monday to today, having this conversation, how has the week been for you?
Oh, it's been a normal week. Every week is just. I like to wake up in the morning and just expect anything. You understand it? It's trying to find the album pay when you're that kind of thing. So it's just been a normal week. Nothing extraordinary. I think the most extraordinary thing is that we are still alive.
Sure.
So we're still doing what we're doing. Normal week, going on air, going back to the club to work. Yeah, it's all good.
Wow, beautiful. If somebody watching us now, is looking at you, the first time seeing you, if we are to say Quorby Spencer, who is Quorby Spencer?
Oh, Quorby Spencer is the guy with the vibe. Quorby Spencer is a media personality and an MC who has a passion for what he does. He's had the passion for quite a long time. He's had a passion since he had a deep voice.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can feel your voice.
Yeah, so I think it was 12 years ago. Not 12 years ago, sorry, when I was 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when it all started for me. So Quorby Spencer is just a go-getter who likes to, once he sets his mind on something, he likes to achieve it. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. If he wants to do it, he's going to do it. Wow. That's Quorby Spencer.
That's Spencer. Most of the time, we'll say, if I get somebody I'm talking to, first of all, I look at how I met the person and the journey, and the things I don't know might come into the conversation, but I look at where I knew you from.
Yeah.
I think I saw you in the media landscape as one of the young MCs coming up. You were doing radio because I started listening to you from YFM. When you were on the platform, I could hear you talk. I could hear the confidence. I could hear you speak with elegance and a lot of stuff that I could feel like, Charlie, this young chap is coming with something great. Yeah. How did radio start for you?
This issue. This time, so like I said, I was 12 years old, right? I woke up one morning and I had a deep voice.
Okay.
Like it was crazy. Like I woke up one morning, I said good morning to my mother, and my voice was different. I was like, I'm Mr. So I went to church, and there was this man, Mr. Neo Fosado. He's actually used to work at Melody FM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like, hey, what is it? Hey, radio presenter about it. Or the dog.
Okay.
One of those things. Or every Sunday morning. That's what the doctor should be seeing.
The doctor focus.
Doctor focus. That's a very doctors now. They have to see me. Yeah. So, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I was sent on a mission after SHS.
Okay.
I went to the UK to just invite people to the Lord, basically. Yeah. So I was there then. Because I was talking to people every time, because I was exploring and I was, expressing myself most of the time with people, I came to love that.
Okay.
And I was like, a radio presenter will always do that. You will always talk. Yeah. And I've come to love talking. Yeah. That. So I called my dad and I was like, but I'm in media school.
Yeah.
parents, so they have something about me living Takadu.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I was like, oh, my parents could just school across. So no, maybe the Takada. You don't want to be So funny enough, just that year, Next Multimedia Institute was established.
Okay.
So they were like, oh, when you're not okay, maybe what's next? Don't inquiries. So he went to make the inquiries and was like, oh, what you radio presenter and all that. So when I came back to Ghana, rested a bit and then I started. And then fast forward, Max was also a coverage master. So basically, before, if there was any event in Takrad, like what happened in the first and all that, Max would be the one to take the coverage of it. Yeah. So YFM had their area coach jam. This was 2019.
Sure.
And I think they needed a presenter on the ground to be interviewing the artists.
The artists on board.
I think most of their presenters were all doing something. They were either emceeing or had been given a task. So I was asked, I think they came to my media school like, oh, we need a presenter. And I'm one of those guys that my heads, my lecturers, they always push me to do things. Yeah. I wasn't a TV student, but even football had over from. Yeah. So it was like, oh, Spencer can do it. Okay. Spencer, I was doing interviews. Like just like that. So I was there, they gave me a microphone and I started. I interviewed Kiddy, I interviewed Kwame, I couldn't interview him because not Prentem. Kofi Kinata, anyone that was given a chance to interview, I interviewed them and I think they liked the vibe. So fast forward, Godfrey Enu.
Oh yeah, Godfrey.
Yeah, he wanted to start a blog.
Okay.
I forgot the name. Press something. And I was introduced to him to do that with. I wanted to start blogging as well, so I went to learn a bit from him. So there was an interview YFM was doing. PM was interviewing Kula, headless YouTuber.
Headless YouTuber.
Yeah. So he was interviewing him, and I had to listen to the interview and then
do a story
about it. So I had to call PM. About Obosu. Abego. I want the interview you did so I can go through as me to. It was like, oh, no problem. And I was like, okay, cool. He was like, cool. So I wrote the story and I sent it to him just in case of any mistakes. And he was like, oh. So I made a mistake with the name of the show, Drive of Your Life.
Okay.
Later down, I'll be the producer of that show. So he was like, oh, the show is Drive of Your Life. I forgot what I wrote, but it was like, the show is Drive of Your Life. I was like, okay, cool. Nice one. So fast forward January 2020. I was there and I got a call from PM. When I saw the call, I was thinking that maybe I will read the article and they'll congratulate me. The first question he asked was, yo, what's up? I was like, cool. Would you like to work at YFM? Straight like that, just like that. I was like, hey, I'm a youth, some problem. Of course, I'd love to work at YFM.
Younger half.
So I was like, sure, I should meet the programs manager tomorrow.
Okay.
What's the 10 year? I'm going to run it.
Sharp. I'm going to have time.
So it was 8 a.m. I got there. He wasn't even there. I think he was having meetings. So he came and was like, okay, so this is it. They saw what I did at the area coach jam. They liked the vibe. They want to groom me because I have the YFM feel. I was like, okay, let me speak to my lecturer because I was still in media school.
Okay.
I was like, let me speak to my lecturers about it. And I spoke to them, they're like, you should ask us. It's good on your CV, go for it. So I started. I was an intern basically. I was being groomed. It wasn't like a full staff.
Yeah.
Nice one. So I was asked who I wanted to understudy.
Okay.
Now, throwing it back, Natalia Kwanzaa was one of my lecturers.
Oh, okay.
When the first time she saw me, they asked her, who does Spencer remind you of?
They asked Natalia?
And they were like, she's like a mini PM.
Oh, okay.
I was like, who is PM? I don't know PM. Like, oh, listen to YFM, you know. I listen to YFM and I'm listening to this man speak. I'm like, who is this man that speaks just like me? Like this, like this. It's like this. It's like I'm listening to myself. So I was like, I wanted to understudy him and all that. So I started understudying PM. So I started off as the entertainment host, basically for DigiTrends, the segment on Drive of Your Life. Yeah. So I did that. And then I think I was also pushed to be the producer of the show. So I had a double work now. I was also on Shouts on Why as a producer and entertainment show.
Okay.
Then fast forward, I was also doing the Y Campus Express. That was my first show I ever hosted.
Okay.
That was like 5 years ago. Yeah. First show I ever hosted. YC.
Wow.
Beautiful experience. Yeah. So that's how it started. That's the story.
Wow.
And then fast forward, we're here.
We are here. So let's throw back a little.
Yeah.
Looking at the beginning of the journey.
Yeah.
And where you are now, how would you describe the journey?
Growth. Just one word, growth.
Wow.
Growth. And of course, the Lord being in it. You know, I stopped radio for a year though.
Why?
I stopped radio for some time. Basically, my deal with YFM was over. It wasn't over, but like going back was some sort of and all that. So I think after that, I just stood back. I wanted to reevaluate things.
Okay.
You get it? Just to this is what I really wanted to do. So I was off radio for a whole year. That's when I started the MCing full time.
Okay.
Now mind you, all these things were made. The MCing was made possible with PM, right?
Yeah.
So there was a time I was asleep.
Okay.
I'm at the crowd. People from us say, oh, we book 2 gigs. So, okay, I say, Papa, I never MC before. Me MC that. Let me care that. Wedding. No. I said, I meant it. So basically, we went and then that was the MC journey. So I started doing that full time now when I was off radio.
Okay.
And then I met GM Caesar at Taylor Rahim's end. I went to pick up my clothes for one of the Western Music Awards. I forgot which year. I think it was 2021 Western Music Awards. 2021 Western Music Awards or 2020, one of that. So I met him and he was like, oh, he sees me from afar, like the way he said he sees me from afar. And anytime I'm ready to do radio again, I should call him.
Wow.
So that was it. Then we lost Nayoko.
Yeah, okay.
So when we lost her, I was sitting and I was like, life is short too.
Short, yeah.
Life is short. Let me go back. So I picked up my phone, I called him, I was like, boss, he said that when I'm ready, I should call you, I'm ready.
We're ready now.
So I started working with him at Sky, also an intern. Now mind you, all these things I'm doing, this journey, this was not being paid though. This was me learning and all that. So I was an intern with GM. And then I go down, I was going every Friday. So it wasn't really hectic as YFM. Yeah, so every Friday, the show was called the Global Countdown.
Yeah.
Global Countdown show. One of the biggest. GM legend though.
The hip hop kind of way.
It was every Friday. I remember the first time I started in front of him, I was like, I'm doing a show with GM. Arrange. Nobody do arrange.
I can't.
Me too, we have a car, arrange. You get it? So every Friday we're going, Charlie, we're learning from him. I was also doing so he created a segment for me.
Okay.
That was like the countdown for the tardy artist.
Okay.
I love the tardy artists. I'm one of the friends that loves tardy artists because I was once a rapper.
Okay.
Back in high school. It's always been a dream to put on the upcoming ones.
Wow.
So even my project back in media school was called Underground Hype.
Oh, okay.
It was basically about promoting all the creatives in the it doesn't matter whether you're a photographer, whatever. Once you're in the space, I put you on. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. That's how I came back after the year. Yeah.
I have something that hit me right now when you were talking. Now your cause demise.
Yeah, Charlie.
Reignited
that Monday, man.
Charlie, what was that feeling? What really sparked you? Said Charlie, life is short. Make her go back. Like 1 year.
We need the money. The money be very important. Charlie, be very important. It's very necessary. Now, no joke, no two ways about it.
Yeah.
But you can tell the difference between someone who is doing something out of passion and making the money out of it.
Yeah.
And someone who's just doing it for the money. She died, God rest her soul. I just felt like, yo, Charlie, what if I also pass on and this is something that I love and I never get to do it. Get to where I want to get to. I just let something stop me from doing it. Yeah. I still have time now. I have so many time. I never know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So let me just go for it. So that's what sparked it. Basically, I just thought about life, basically. Yeah.
Okay. So now we are talking about your journey. We've spoken about how you got on radio, how you got your first gig as an MC.
Yeah, big love going out to Mr. Jakum.
Yeah,
and then of course PM.
PM.
No, Mr. Jakum is Mr. Jakum is skinny.
Skinny.
Yeah,
City Bars. Yeah. Still talking to Quorby Spencer, and this is the Spotlight Show. Charlie, them Jimmy, I want to bring your peanut brittle, echo UCC. I want to wear in cake there. You were different flavors. You were cinnamon, you were ginger, you were oat flavor, and just call them and get yours. It's very affordable. Or box cinnamon, or you have 5 in the box. One is 8 Ghana cedis or 10 Ghana cedis, depending on where you are buying it from. So just get their contacts on the screen. If you want to do bulk purchase, just make sure you call them. They will deliver it to you. Then you sell wherever you are. If you have a supermarket and want to do this business, just get in touch with them and get them going. Go on all social media platforms too. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram, X, Facebook, Snapchat, or Kofi JC TV. And make sure you join the conversation. Tell your comments. You are dropping the comment box. And also, let's get moving. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you are part of the first group of people to know that we have a video in, then you can watch and enjoy. We are still talking to Quorby Spencer. Quorby, let's move to this space. Yeah. I mean, me pay interview. I'm coming here, but I don't call it. No. It's a flag group conversation. Let's look at it. I can't be about your love for the media. Your love for the industry. Your love for the young ones. Let's take a look at it. How do you see the industry in Takoradi? Because at a point, I can't remember the exact year, but there was an era that Takoradi music was growing very fast. That is why we could have singlets dropping back to back.
For sure.
We could have Ayesam dropping back to back. Ras Ebo dropping back to back.
Two Rats
dropping back to back. this guy, Nero X, Kofi, all these guys were dropping music, and you could hear the at a point in the radio station. The music. The era has changed. Let's look at it first. I want to ask you, because I will match up. What could be the cause of this change?
Just individual differences. It's just hearsay. Because mind you, during those times I was in senior high school. When I was loving those vibes, I wasn't in the media space. I came to the media and it was different. And what you hear is a uniform artist named Badi. They used to say the presenters support here. But you see, everybody has their own experience with that. That's why I say I don't like to make people believe my opinion. Now, you see the same way that an artist would be like present and support them, but support to be them. You know that there are times I've posted artists, songs, and all that. I don't expect a share, but they've never shared it. I don't talk. There are times I've asked an artist to come for an interview. Omba. Why? You're Quorby Spencer. But another presenter will call them and boom. You. Funny enough, that you ask that, they will say no to you, and the next week you see them on an interview. You get it? So that conversation, I don't normally want to get in because I feel like it's I'm also my mama the artist, I'm also from but I want to presenters because the way you see like they see that presenters know or interview the Black Sheriffs and now Black Sheriff. Let me give you this exclusive. I was the first presenter to interview Black Sheriff in Tadi.
Wow.
That time nobody knew Black Sheriff.
Okay, on which station?
YFM.
Oh, okay.
Y Campus Express.
Y Campus Express. Okay.
So our media school, I'm saying this because of what you asked me, the youngins and all that, what's happening and all that. So I just don't mind that maths when I'm street when I'm at obedient, I'm busy one boy. My friend but I say come for an interview. I don't mind. I'm making interviews, I'm making interviews. I'm making interviews. I like so Mr. Jacob was always like he doesn't like the way I just interview the young ones. He wants me to be interviewing the big ones as well. I was like, oh boss. And I understood him. He wants me to also get there, get that feel of the big guys, get bigger conversations and get my name out there. He was, just basically I understood him. But this is someone that I had him in media school. A friend came and he played money to me. Money, where you did? Maybe I will go to. I was like, hey, Wani. That's a type boy from Black Sheriff or Konongo. Ha! Minya platform be my interview. I told my friend that he thought I was joking. Until minya wife me what's why see now I'm catching there. Oh my black message. I can give you the screenshots of it. Black message me done. I was like, oh boss, how far? He's like, put down. They say make a message you everything cool. I said, watch everything cool. I will get back to you. So I will get back to you and I was trying to convince Mr. Jacob to interview Black Sheriff. Because he wanted me to interview the big boy.
Ones.
The Black Sheriff is a big boy, you understand? So I was there, then finally he was like, okay, sure. Maybe it's an uncle. I should interview Black Holes. I told him to send a picture. The artwork flew over, and then I interviewed him. He was on phone. That time I dropped Adiachi, and the next year now I dropped his second song. And Black Hole was now big.
So I get our.
So I like, but in the same way, Umbekade won't support. You get it? Because. Honestly, that's what it did. So it's basically with experiences.
Wow.
You get it? What we've experienced with it. And it's not helping. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's not really helping.
Wow. This conversation, we will get back to it.
Sure.
Because I feel like you have the opportunity at the point that they to grow back as an industry. You have the young ones coming. I can mention few, but let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we continue. Welcome back from the quick break. We are still here on the Spotlight Show. Don't want to make Charlie every evening. Now, you bring the opportunity and then comfort on. These are creative art people. We try to celebrate them. They share their stories. The most important reason why we do this conversation is you have one story or inspire the younger ones. At a point now, you're not paying for what can it be. And I want to be a legend and share their life story so that we know the challenges of the journey and get prepared for it. So this is what we do on this platform, especially on this show. Make sure you sit quietly, calmly. Let's have the conversation. Many Quorby Spencer and Yaka a lot from the first half of the conversation. How us starting the journey to the media space, to MCing, to club work and everything. We are still talking about this journey. And now we've gotten to a point we want to know some of the challenges we are facing as an industry in Takoradi. Precisely starting from the artist side of live or creative. Yenya a lot of artists. That's I'm making a chasson. There's this one guy, I'm a penasapa, Bobo Wusi, very talented.
Yeah.
Most times, I'm in my perception, I'm in my ideology. I feel like this industry women, I'm an artist in here. It's easy to get depressed because the expectations are high for everybody in the game. So they're making everybody is pointing blaming hands at each other. Artists like presenters in the one board because I mean, say radio interviews will be what I had. Even you point hands, you point hands, you point hands. How do we move from this and get back to where we were?
I think we're on track. So we have now the Western Region Creative Arts Industry, right? Yeah. When the Charterhouse came down to Takoradi, I think they were speaking to some of the big dogs as PM and the one I'm paying for the and they realized that there is no Western Region Creative Arts Industry.
Okay.
And so they had to quickly start creating some one of what which I will create group and all that, and then we started sharing the desired, I think the leadership started giving us reasons why we are there and all that. So PM is the board chairman of Western Region Creative Arts. So I believe that now we have a group where all the creatives are part of.
Okay.
We have a group where we'll be any programmer or posts.
Okay.
So gradually we're getting there.
Okay.
The blame game, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's high time we just focus on the solution.
Okay.
You're pointing fingers among people. Yeah. So now I feel like we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Western Region Creative Arts Industry is here.
Yeah. And
we just started. Only a month simple. Sure. So let's see how that also helps. Because recently Nemesis also dropped EP. Yeah. And everyone was there to support it. The artists are there. I just had him on Wednesday on my show. Everyone is supporting. Artists now example actually video now artists now there's so gradually we're getting there. We'll get a lot back. And now you can see that we're also putting spotlights on the dancers. Yeah. There's Dance Me Africa, there's SNG Dance Academy. There's so many dancers now that we are also putting on to let them know that the creative it's coming, it's happening. Small.
Wow. So you have belief and faith that you will get there.
Oh no, you do this yeah. I think it's just the mindset. We just need to set our mind. You just need to have They had a certain target.
This is what we want to focus. This is what we are doing.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to build now. Wow. When we get that agenda set, that's all. Wow. Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna make an interview and I'm not born coming. I have looked in the industry. I've looked in the Western, especially I can look at the Western also. Yeah, for Takrady. Yeah. Takrady media landscape. Yeah. The young guys in the media landscape. I could mention a few, but you would name few. What has been one of your challenging moments in this game? Because you can be the glory on the back.
No. So on a more serious note, so let me finish the story. So I told you that I stopped for a year, right? Yeah. GM called me back. Now when GM called me back, GM had to go. We did it for a while. Okay. I was loving it. Yeah. I didn't even care I wasn't being paid. I was loving it. Yeah. There was fun every Friday going to stay with GM, meeting artists. And that's when I met Kweku Flick. Yeah. Two wife friends when I met Kofi Jama. There's a liner I play every time before I start my show. It's Kofi Jama who made it for me. I've been playing it everywhere I go. Okay. You get it. So I got that chance as well. Now fast forward, GM had to travel. Okay. I'm saying it because of the challenges. I want you to find out the challenges. GM had to travel to UK to meet his family and send the kids back to the family. So he made me understand that they wanna listen to me do the show. Okay. And if they like it, that's going to be my show now. So I'm going to be a full staff now on payroll. I was like, oh, cool, why not? I've been on the show. Because sometimes it's very late, I start the show. So I did it. And then when I was done with the show, the technician came and said, the boss just listens, so I should send my CV. Okay. So I sent my CV. I came to do it. I don't know what happened. The next week, I from. I didn't hear from them again. Wow. Get it? So that's one challenge, right? And these things, I don't blame them so much because I feel like it's bad, but in a way, everyone wants some sort of, I don't know, we are for the big person or in the show, they can't fit in the shoes and all that. I get it. But it's a challenge. That's one challenge, right? So I was there, then I was congratulating Kendrick. Kendrick had just moved to Oyo City Radio from Radio Max. Okay. Big love going out to Kendrick, man. So I was there, then he called me. I congratulated him now. I was like, Charlie, congrats. I was like, Charlie, thanks. Right, you were I'm like, oh, at the house. He's like, the house, I said, you know, we job. I said, oh, I know the job. So what do you mean? It's like, I'm not on air. Like, no. Give me a minute. He ended okay, we're texting. So he went off. What you want a PM from?
Okay.
The PM was like, I should go meet the manager of Radio Max.
Okay.
That's Manchin. I went to meet him. And that was the first time I was asked how much do you want to be paid. How many stations am I on? YFM, right? After YFM, we call Beach FM Kakra. Because the honest smoker was over the one team with that, over the team. And also Kakrebi, also on fire. Sky is so Friday pay and all that. Funny enough, there was a time that I went to a carnival. What's your name? It's over my room. Because when you believe yeah, that was on the lighter side. But yeah, so Radio Manchester was like, I bet I was like, okay, I'll let him know. First time was me next, and I wasn't pushed. I went there myself. Yeah. It was basically a recommendation. When I went there, I just was there, and funny enough, Radio Max and where I am now, I started as an evening show host.
Okay.
And I ended up as the drive host. Yeah. So now I'm a drive host. Yeah. So I was there then. I think some of the people left to other stations and there was a vacancy on the drive. And since I was there, I was always on the drive as well. So I was on the drive. And then fast forward September, I got a call from Haruna Babangida of Melody FM that they want us to come work together. I was also on the Oyo City Jam. The Oyo City Jam. That's the evening show 6 to 10. And that one as well, there was a swap. So I swapped with 2KD. There was a branch extra host. She left as well. Okay. So I was doing the branch extra, that's from 10 to 12. 2KD was on the drive, and then we had a swap. Okay. So now he's on the branch extra, and I'm on the drive. So the challenge has basically been not being stable, like not being paid. That's why I started with money. Yeah, I loved about it, but that was a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge. I was going all the time, not being paid. Yeah, I was going all the time, not difficult. Yeah, it was difficult, but I loved it. It's when you love, I had to be checking or more impact. Everyone looking at the finance, no, but then fast forward, we are here now, and we're doing other things as well. We're not there yet, but it's better than before.
The growth is also
most important.
Beautiful. People admire you from afar. Now let's look at Melody's journey.
Yeah.
When Haruna moved, because Haruna was at YFM.
Yeah, Haruna was at YFM.
Then the opportunity came on to handle Melody.
Yeah. I think he went to Empire first. And then
he went to Empire before moving to Melody. Yeah. How was the poaching like? Just take us to, let's look at a picture.
Poaching in one of Afro was 12 a.m. Was 12 a.m. I don't know what I was doing at 12 a.m. Wow. So basically it was 12 a.m. I was there. I was sick actually. Okay. That time I'm big, but that time funny enough, that was when Radio Man had moved to Energy. Okay. We had moved and I was sick. I wasn't feeling well, so I had taken some days off to recuperate and all that. I got a call from him that, yo, Charlie Quorby. I'm like, oh, boss, I'm from there. I don't know from there. So when he called me, I knew that it was something about Melody because Aaron has not called me before. I'm a party. Yeah. So I'm from, I'll say, Charlie, this is what it is, right? He's on a lighter note. Hey, boss, hey, Wada. I'm in Melody. That kind of thing. So it's like, let's meet up and let's talk. I weighed the options, I looked at it. I was like, oh, the offer is good. I like what I'm hearing. So why not? Let's get into it. Let's try a new, let's move from orange and go to green and see something. Yeah.
And because I didn't have a margin, let me ask you before I forget. Let me ask you this. Sometimes you look at challenge about Ahen as the workers. Let's look at the other side, the owners of these media houses. Because since I can be someone there at 12 a.m. now how not from. So your poaching was in a space a shorter period. And it's if you had it, now joining.
I wasn't really sure because I was still there for after it. I had to clear my way. I had to let them know and all that. So I think it happened August. I left in September. Yeah.
Leaving Max, how was it like?
Oh, I left on a very good note. Yeah. It was just like a normal vibe. They were heads. Obviously, they're going to get.
That's
paid.
What I was.
They're going to get paid that they are. Anybody wouldn't want their presenter to go. It's part of they understand. They also understand it's part of the job. Everybody who is there moved from somewhere and came, and now you see that. I'm for one people call Cape Coast. I'm from Cape Coast for a bad now. I'm but yeah, it's the game. I understand. But yeah, I really appreciate every single person. I never take any single person. Any name I've mentioned here, once you've been a part of the journey, I don't joke with you.
Wow.
The first name I mentioned, Mr. Neo Foshado.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Wow.
On the dog work at the represent on your
Yeah,
back.
I better find the voice.
Then Godfrey, Kwame Legend.
Kwame Legend. Kwame Legend.
These are my lecturers. Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto.
These are my lecturers.
Yeah.
Yamamoto made me host my first red carpet.
Wow.
You get it. There are so many names who have been part of the journey, and obviously PM.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Wow.
It's been amazing. Yeah.
My last question is going to be on the recent event by Black Sherif that was done at the Takrady Mall.
I mean, organizers no.
And organizers, maybe organizers now, but you were part of the MCs for the night.
Yep.
And the people were applauding you and everything. You, first of all, you made us, first time on this show, you were the first presenter to interview Black Sherif. But the timeline, and it's very true because I am going to be able to Black Sherif first time on
yeah.
But who the first 2-3 songs no
yeah, I'll put it on the flower, put it on the speech so people get to know. Yeah, it would need to know.
2 questions. Yeah. How was the feeling like stepping on the stage, looking at this audience, ready for the narrative, a conversation going around that it is high time Takrady people charge for event because they saw the audience that came for Black Sherif events. So Takrady can pay for events, but I know the emperor will be a paid event with, but Takrady can pay. What is your perception about the first? Your feeling?
Because the feeling there is always the same. I love what I do. I get there and I'm excited. I'm going to make somebody. You see, Charlie, what we are doing there, we're making people get excited. We're getting people excited. We're letting people. As we don't know, I'm release the stress. And I'm excited that I can get to do that. So when I get there and I see the fans, obviously see everybody. I'm sure even the big artists, once they get on stage, butterflies number. Yeah, they'll be if you a lot, you get scared. But when I get there and I start it and then the vibe is coming, it will leave. So the feeling there is always the same, amazing. Now about charging. Kofi Nankasaka. I mean they asked Kofi Kinata when universe now when go for made in Tadi Alpha. I said, oh no, you will never charge for made in Tadi. So I feel like if you want to do it, you can do it. Takrady for one. This is I'm a tardy boy. And what I've noticed about my people is Takrady for quality. Okay. Tardy. Like once they see that the thing is of good quality. For Buksha. Okay. Trust me. You forget the jokes there, figure to be who or no jokes there can but on a more serious note, if they like what they see, they go pick them. Wow. But it depends on you and how you plan it, you know that. But Kofi has said it down on your that. You know that. So Emma Wabasana, you don't give them what they expect. That's another issue. Wow. Understand. So I feel like Takrady for ultimate, but also it depends on the person, the organizers and all that. Yeah.
Quorby, before I let you go, this is your camera.
Yeah, man.
We talk about a few things before, but this question I will ask you. Now, camera now, so that yes. Mention your 3 top artists in Takrady now. You think that in the next 2 years they can get it nationally?
This is not in any particular order, trust me. Loso.
Okay.
There's this young guy from Uma X. One hard guy. It's three or so.
Make it 5.
5 people. So them more than Moscow. Me and the upcoming ones there is very so. So I know a lot of them. So but Loso, big guy. Loso no be here. Yeah. Because Loso was my senior back in high school. Yeah. I think be here.
He was my junior one.
Yeah, okay.
For St. John's.
For St. John's.
We complete the same year. So
okay. Yeah, me I can't meet them. Yeah. Me I did from one, they can't finish.
Oh, okay.
So I know Loso since. So Loso be one. Oma X, like I said. There's this lady Sally M. Very talented as well. Joey Slim. Joey Slim actually, if you keep him, Albert Santa Cardi.
Oh, okay. Now for
Joey Slim, the one talented guy. Black Sugar, and then you got about Joe Monster, when a rapper one.
Wow.
There's so many names.
There are people there.
No, tell you have talent to forget it. Nev G. Better days.
Charlie, where you there?
See, I feel like people there. Just be say time and nonsense, but time never so. Wow. People there. squad in plenty. I am Ramsey B. I am going to go paying.
I legend on the
I'm not paying everything, but like this way. You know, these guys are there. You see them when the stages are set for them.
Yeah.
You see what they do when they are given the chance. When you see the names I've mentioned there.
Wow.
The next time you go meet some first class, some say, "Lashe, Miss Na, we may interview Makana Master."
Okay.
The next time you be no one your can see.
Amen.
No one your
My last question, I compare Mr. I said I do social media handles as well.
Sure.
A boy didn't know imagine a question about it. There is this on your Western Region and attack in Ghana as a whole. Female artists, there are a lot of challenges they go through. I'm about on China because I think I hear I'm
Simone, Essie, and all that.
Sexual, all these ladies were doing very well. Charlie, they're not telling me I did chat for Twitter. I say, hey, Charlie, I cool. Sexual.
Try to get that if you vibe.
The voice, Charlie, the natural.
Very spiritual.
Charlie, what can we do? I'm be someone else. How can you solve the situation?
Right now, I feel like I want to put my trust in the Western radio creative art industry because before all this, that wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, they fully asked the question, a very important question, when it came for the Western music dialogue. Very important question. What's the Ghana, let's say, you blame me, president, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Western radio creative art industry say, we blame one.
Okay.
What are you going to blame? Who is the leader to blame? So now we have a leader. Now we can see that. Now, even if DJs in Western regions want to say, we have someone we can blame.
Yeah.
The DJ Gunshot is the board chairman of
the
Western region DJs. So you get it. So once there is a lead, once there is a body that everybody is under, it gets easier a bit. On that one, anything that we can channel to the body, they okay. First thing you need about it, you say, well, what are you doing about it? You get it. And big love going out to PM. He's putting his weight for the squad. He's putting his weight for the Western. It will be.
Charlie,
yeah.
Thank you so much for sitting with me.
Thank you for having me.
This is not.
It's an honor.
This is not prepared. I don't prepare anything. Give up. I think I love you so much. I want you to drop your social media handles.
Okay.
Melody when you do your show, how people can stream in and listen to you.
Sure.
Just talk to people.
All right. So my name is Quorby Spencer, aka the guy with the vibe, aka Big Energy, and of course, follow me on all social media platforms. Quorby, Quorby with a Q. So Quorby Quorby Spencer, and everywhere. That's the name on there. Melody FM. I'm on air every weekday from 3 to 6 p.m. on Home Stretch. We show Legends away host the show anymore. Senior show. Yeah. So Home Stretch. I'm on it, and then I'm hosting. I'm actually fitting in the shoes of a very big man, Bob G. Yeah, Bob G hosted a show on Saturdays, Shut Down Ghana. I host that show on Saturdays from 10 to 1. Now we've added an extra hour. It used to be 10 to 12.
Okay.
So now the 12 to 1 is where we interview the artists.
Okay.
And we have some entertainment discussions and all that. So every Saturday from 10 to 1, I'm on air as well. And of course, I'm a swagger every weekend. You understand?
Yeah.